Welcome back to the stories at Animals Paradise. On today's topic, we definitely will be talking about the Return of Extinction collection, which is available only for pre-order, and we go out for every 20 orders, so make your orders now. So, the Return of Extinction collection, for me, when I made it in 2018, I believe that we were ahead of the curve because at the time the industry wasn't using yellow, and I believe that when we did yellow, the whole industry followed yellow. Even so, I'm just gonna say that because we had the yellow. Okay, so I got some samples made, a lot of samples made actually. We had what I call the ambassador hoodie was made, and that, to me, the ambassador hoodie, if we start on the ambassador hoodie, because that's what we'll start. The ambassador hoodie for me was putting a turtleneck and a hoodie together. And if you need to, definitely, wherever you are, you need to go to Animals in Paradise website, whether it be the link below or search it from social media or wherever you might find it, okay? And take a look at that, because there's a pouch there, a zip-through pouch. And I didn't see anybody that done that yet. And I feel that when we did that, we changed. For me as a designer, that was fantastic. I have to give my credits to Abdullah Alim, give my credits to Sarah from Saudi. I'll put her name wherever this is, so that you might, because these two people, Abdullah Alim from Mr. Brand Boom, really helped us. I told him what I wanted, and he drew it up for me. And at first it was everywhere, and Sarah was like, yo, it's too much, simplify it, cut this out, cut this bullshit, and get it moving. And so it definitely due credits to them, to Sarah for simplifying it, and for Abdullah Alim for drawing it up. And we owe these credits of the brand are owed to Brand Boom and Abdullah Alim and Miss Sarah and a few others who are mentioned on our website. And so when we were making that, for me, I initially wanted to make something that was warm, because at the time, I used to love going to the desert in Saudi Arabia where it gets -2. And I had friends in Germany, and I wanted the ambassador hoodie to be worn everywhere, that you could just pull up in a meeting, pull up with an AK-47, hop out the G-Wagon in the desert, get off of a jet, land in a business meeting, or whatever the ambassadors are doing from my generation now, with reality and intertwined with the movies. And so I did it all black, yellow pouch, yellow turtleneck, and the yellow sleeves, and definitely it was all cotton. Like, all of it was cotton. At least 98.7% of it was cotton. And that was a big deal to me, I'm like, okay, all cotton. But I learned from that, because it doesn't need to be all cotton, but, we'll come back to that. And so that was the first one. I remember I got the first sample from that one. It came out perfectly, except for, for an intro, not intro, it's the word, for an appetizer to what we're trying to do at Animals of Paradise. It was great because it showed how far I can go in the design world, and it showed what I need to do to go even further. And so I have the elite version of the ambassador, which we put in blue because my father didn't really like the black, And so I'm gonna just give you guys a little prenups of what it is right now. So you have, of course, the white turtleneck here. You have, I want to mention, yes, the Return of Extinction, also this dragon logo came from Split Second, now known as Split, also known as Jabril Sharif. He gave it to us, and I really wanted to embody him because of his support, his financial support. He financially invested in this brand when it first started, and to pay homage to him, we put this there. This is to recognize and honor Split, also known as Jabril Sharif. The second of the pouches here, as you can see, this pays homage to my homeland, the U.S. Virgin Islands on my father's side. It also pays homage to my mother's side, so St. Lucians. I will change it to original color, I'm sorry. And again, pays homage to Jabril Sharif, also known as Split. We have inside of here are waterproof pockets that can fit an iPhone 6s Plus. Okay, of course we're still on some engineering issues, but this button was usually go so your headphones can go inside of here and hit your ears. You know, at the time before the wireless headphones existed. As you can see here, we have again another one of Split Second's creations. Split, also known as Jabril Sharif, and we really want to embody that there because Animals of Paradise is a seed which you guys have made into a tree, slowly but surely, and we're waiting it. Right now, the branches are there, and our job is to really allow it to flower in due time. So, as you can see here, and the most important thing for me, for the elite version of the Ambassador, is that the zipper was metal, because on the first one, on the entry version, the first Ambassador, it was plastic. And again, that just says to where we're going as Animals of Paradise. So yeah, and also we created the attaché. I really like the attaché. The attaché is, you know, the entry level to coming into Animals of Paradise, and you can wear the attaché anywhere. You can wear the attaché to fly. You can wear the attaché to be a student. You can wear the attaché casually, and the attaché is still stepping into luxury. We also had the Envoy. I really enjoyed the Envoy, and for me the Envoy is special. You know, the Envoy is cutting the game. He's cutting the edge, you know, and so that was the attaché and the Envoy were very important pieces, because the attaché is the entry level to that collection, and the Envoy is, you know, is the Floyd, you know, is that young Floyd, so to speak. And yes, as you see, the Animals of Paradise logo is in the back, and again, we're paying homage to Jabril Sharif on the front, and that dragon and that spirit is in the people. And so I think really the simplicity of that, again, is trying to go over, we're not trying to go flashy, but at the same time, the logo is in the back because Animals of Paradise goes wherever you go. And so that's a little bit, but back to the manufacturing side. And so also what I'm wearing right now came a part of manufacturing, because the Pakistani manufacturers, they were okay and they did their job and produced what we need to produce, but then of course miscommunication slows down because we weren't able to fly in and see what's being said and what's going on. And so with that being said, this was made in Egypt. This right here, this was made during the time of creating Return of Extinction collection. And so we had this sample made in Egypt, also a few others that we gave away at the time. And so yeah, because Egyptian cotton, and we're in the process of still bringing that to you, bringing, you know, Egyptian cotton to you as the wearer of Animals of Paradise, because again, you deserve quality and you deserve to wear the best of the best. 2018, 2019, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021. It's been with me 4 years. This Egyptian cotton on camera still looks good. So, and the Return of Extinction collection is still available now. Prices going up. So make a pre-order. Get someone next to you to pre-order and give us time, but it will touch base with you. And thank you very much. And that is us explaining the Return of Extinction collection. And yes, the stories at Animals of Paradise Clothing LLC.